you feel like it, you can even stomp your feet. To answer your question, yes, it's perfectly fine to get
can y'all
as
tell that
many
something's going on?
behind-the-scenes photos as possible. Just
Everybody's on it.
remember that there is absolutely
It's not that
no
by itself.
recording during the show. Take tons of pictures, but remember to include the system.
Until we keep going, but that's not on that file. It's the whole system. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Thank y'all so much for coming and joining us this evening on the Sasandra Show. We like to go by TSS for short, but thanks so much for tuning in. But before you do leave today, just remember, at the end of the show, we want you to get your phones out and scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. Ain't that right, my brother Luke? Your screen. But thank you so much for tuning in this evening and any time you spend to join with us. We realize you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. So thank you so much. Happy holidays to all of you guys at home tuning in. We are geared up, ready to go. Are we ready to go, Kiana? Yes. She said yes, we're ready to go. We're looking at 40 seconds and counting down. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Once again, I can't thank y'all enough. Get ready for a great guest today. You don't want to miss it. And once again, thank you for tuning in. All right, y'all, once again, thank you for tuning in. Come on and get ready. It's time to start the Sasandra Show!
Sasandra Show. It's one of our favorite days of the week. It's Junior Friday!
Junior Friday?
Yes, it is. The day right before the day we wait for every single week. Right, guys?
Friday.
Come on. But listen, TSS Tribe, can you believe it? It's officially 13 days until Christmas. The holiday magic is in full swing, and we've got just enough time to soak it all in. Twinkling lights, hot cocoa, and all the joy this season brings. Whether you're ready or still checking off your list, let's enjoy these next few days and make every moment count. Christmas is almost here. Christmas time is here. Almost. And the best part is we get to experience it all together. So with that being said, go ahead and get all comfy. Grab a nice warm spiked beverage.
Warm and spiked.
And let's get this show started. Oh yeah. Let's get it started. Yeah. Yes. All right, so y'all know what time it is. It ain't that time. It's tea time, not offering time. Let's put those dinkies up. It's time to serve it hot. All right, and this first sip is just smoking.
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 Can we say that?
All right, y'all.
Ooh.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
So President Joe Biden is out here making moves, commuting the sentences of 1,500 people and pardoning 39 others who were caught up in non-violent crimes.
Free my bros.
Mainly drug offenses. Y'all better come on and
Free
give
my
President
bros. Yes,
Biden
sir.
a hand.
Yes.
This marks his biggest single-day act of clemency ever. surpassing Obama's record. Biden says he's all about second chances and giving folks a chance to turn their lives around.
Yeah.
Turn your life around. You don't know that song? Hey, I can show you how.
Yeah.
I love y'all.
Come on,
Okay,
come
y'all
on.
with it today.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, lives are being turned around. The people are saying, finally, maybe it's time we stop locking people up over petty stuff,
Right.
especially with how things went down during the pandemic.
Yeah.
But hey, no matter how many people Biden pardons, it still doesn't change the fact that lives were ruined by the system.
It still is happening every day.
But when I tell you we are so grateful for these
Yes.
pardons,
Yes,
thank you
we
very
are.
much,
Yeah.
President Biden. Let's move on to this next story. Time magazine has named President-elect Donald Trump
All right.
Person of the Year for the second time. And the people are side-eyeing them like, are y'all serious?
Yeah.
There were big names in the running like Kamala Harris and Elon Musk. But nope, they gave it to the same guy who's been involved in all kinds of controversy because that's what time is all about. The people are saying, how is this even possible? He needs to serve time, not be on time.
Oh, shot.
That's what the people said, y'all. That's exactly what they said. We already know all about Trump's long list of felonies, President-elect Trump's long list of felonies. So what does this really say about Time's credibility, the people are asking? It seems like being a constant scandal generator is the new formula for recognition. Time's got some splaining to do, as the people would say.
The people need to stop.
The people are.
No,
look,
the people
we
need-
the people.
This time the people need to stop. I ain't we the people. I'm me
We
the people.
of the United States of America, in order to form.
You got
Listen,
time
we
for this
want to
today?
know.
I got time for this. Who said Kamala Harris even matters with being in the running for the cover of Time?
She was in the running.
When she couldn't even win the running for the
It doesn't
president.
matter whether or not you win, it's how good you are, period. If you show up and you show out, why
Yeah.
wouldn't you be in the running?
Hey,
Who
she
else
got-
could run for Time's Person of the Year? Y'all give me some examples.
Only Elon could run with him. That's
You
it.
think only Elon
That's
can run
it.
against him?
They both run the world right now. That's it. That's all they can do.
Chris, I think what runs the world right now?
Well, around the world, girl.
I'm done.
I said no.
So it's very interesting,
Yeah.
but yes, Donald Trump is Time's Person of the Year. Let's move this story on. So last November, 7 people tragically lost their lives at James Harden's Houston restaurant when a drunk driver ran a red light and crashed into another car. Now, the family of one of the victims, Taylor Jackson, is suing for wrongful death, saying the restaurant overserved the driver alcohol. The people are saying, first of all, why is this even happening? They're supposed to be serving food, not drinks that lead to death, is what they said. James Harden's restaurant group is getting pulled into this mess, and now the courts will decide if the restaurant is to blame for this horrific accident. Y'all, 7 people. Now, some people said if they would have been eating more food, it would have soaked up the liquor. But
Yeah.
it is definitely up to the bartender to watch
Yes.
how much alcohol
Yes.
you're serving people. I'm sorry if I'm not helping you right now, James, but those are the responsibilities of a bartender to say, okay, no, I'm cutting you off. That's enough. 7 people died, and somebody's got to pay.
Yeah, they're gonna
And not
figure
the
it out.
driver, but the restaurant.
No, not the driver, because the driver was drunk because the restaurant didn't stop serving them. You're supposed to have a cutoff at some time. People are supposed to say, well, you've had 4 drinks,
That's a real
whatever,
thing.
I can't serve you anymore. And then you're not supposed to get in the car and drive when you know
Yeah, this isn't the first lawsuit of its kind. They're just gonna have to work this out. I don't know any of the details yet or anything like that, but this has come up time and time
Yeah,
again.
in several cases. I
Yes.
forgot it was another, maybe
Yes.
a rock star that had a restaurant and somebody got drunk at it and they died. So this
Yeah.
is not something to play with.
No.
It really got it. The party is fun until somebody gets hurt.
That's right.
No, I
All
get
right.
it, but if somebody got one drink and get drunk and then you go home.
I mean, your blood level wouldn't have that much alcohol in it, but you killed 7 people and they check your blood
It varies.
alcohol.
Luke is a little man.
Yeah.
He might look big on TV. They say it adds a few pounds, but everybody can't handle their drink.
Correct. And
Yeah.
if you're not a drinker and it's your
Yeah.
first time out having a party, your tolerance isn't
In
as
the
high.
parking lot, bro, after this.
Fellas. All right, so let's move on, y'all, because they are back in the news.
Oh, Lord.
Young Thug's legal team just scored a small victory. I was going to say a very small victory, but a small victory, with the court agreeing to let him visit Atlanta more often, as long as he follows his probation rules. Well, this is interesting.
Up with YT. Let's go. Let's go.
For the first 3 years of his 15-year probation, he wasn't allowed to visit unless it was a special occasion like a funeral. But now, after some back and forth, he can visit up to 4 times a year. We're up to 2 weeks at a time. What? Come on now. The people are saying, I see you, Thug, out
Yeah.
here making moves for family time, but don't get too comfortable. We still watching.
Oh.
It looks like he's getting his way, but let's hope he doesn't slip up. Let's not just hope. Let's pray he doesn't slip up. I'm looking forward to him doing the right thing and proving to them that he got this thing. Don't y'all play with Thug. Let's move on. I don't hear no noise over there.
Hey, it's okay.
Next story.
Score one for the home team.
He did. I think
Yeah.
it's fantastic. So NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell, did I say that right?
Oh, let's go. I want to hear this. Goodell, though.
Yep,
Yeah.
let's hear this. Okay, he just made it very clear that despite Jay-Z facing a sexual assault lawsuit, the league's partnership with him isn't changing.
Okay.
Goodell says the NFL's working with Jay-Z on the Super Bowl prep and everything is business as usual. The people are saying, oh, really? You're just going to ignore that lawsuit? So Jay-Z's still out here making moves and the NFL is backing him. Whether we agree or not, we're not putting no black man down without being proven guilty.
That's right.
Can everybody say amen?
Accusations.
Now, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Have we said that Sean Diddy is guilty?
It's a little different, though. Sis.
I'm just asking.
It's a little different, though.
Okay, tell me the difference because we saw him in that video.
Because we saw him in the video.
Okay, well, he said that they intentionally released that bad piece of video and didn't show the beginning or didn't show much of the end.
It sounds like I'm talking to my son, my 14-year-old. I don't care why they released it. You own it.
I don't care what part they released. You're on it. And
You
you
own
don't
it.
look good. All right,
All
let's
right.
go to this next story, y'all. Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark just took home Time's Athlete of the Year title.
Let's go.
And she's aware that her success in basketball comes with privilege. While she's earned everything she has, she recognizes that many of the women who helped build the WNBA are black. And she's all for elevating black women. She's calling out the industry for not giving enough shine to black women. And the people are saying, finally, someone's speaking up. Caitlin's using her platform to shine a light on the women who laid the foundation for the WNBA. Did you hear me?
It's all right.
I said WNBA.
You said a lot of words. It's all right.
The
It's all right.
WNBA. I just want to say it one more time. She is giving them their light because they laid the foundation for the WNBA. And folks are here for it. Y'all, we're going to take a short break. We have amazing guests here with us from the historical
say it.
HBCU.
Come on.
Tuskegee University. Don't y'all go nowhere. We'll be right back. Coach Gregory Green and Miles Wilson from the tennis team is here. Come on. show. Y'all, them boys over there bad.
Oh, stop it!
What's up,
Stop it now!
FTC?
You a bad one
Come
now.
on. Listen, I just want to talk to our viewers. There's something truly special about the bond between a coach and their athlete. It's more than just training. It's an influence that shapes a child's life forever. Ask me, I am an athletic mom. So today we have a unique duo in the studio, a coach and a student athlete who are here to share their incredible journey. Together, they'll open up about the impact of tennis, how the sport has transformed lives, and the lessons learned along the way. So y'all welcome out to the Lavender Couch, Coach Gregory Green and Miles Wilson! Woo! Come on! I am excited. Thank y'all so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Tuskegee is in the house.
In the house.
Can we say it one more time? Tuskegee's in the house. Tennis, the great game of tennis. Tennis has clearly become a big part of your lives. But what drew you to the sport in the first place? Would you please introduce yourself and then answer the
Yes,
question?
well, I'm Miles Wilson. I'm a student athlete at Tuskegee University, and I play tennis.
Excellent. So what drew you to tennis?
Yes. So, well, first I would have to start with my family. When my mom met my stepdad, then his daughters play tennis, and so he wanted to introduce me to the sport. So that's why tennis is very near and dear to me, because it involves family.
Family.
Yes.
That's dope.
So your sisters play?
My older stepsisters, yes.
Really? That's awesome. So how old were you when you started to play?
I was about 11 years old.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So I know tennis teaches a lot about pushing yourself.
Yes.
But beyond the court, what's one skill or lesson you've picked up that's helped you with school or at home?
That's just having confidence, because if you have confidence on the court, you also have confidence off the court. And whether it's, trying to win a match that maybe you have self-doubt about, or, I'm taking final exams now, so making sure you're able to study and have that confidence to push through.
Yes. So it helps you become a well-rounded
Come on, that's
person.
it.
That's awesome. Best wishes on your studies
thank you.
for your finals. So Coach Green, you've seen a lot of kids come through your program. What makes tennis stand out as a sport that can really help, they say at risk, I say at potential youth, especially when it comes to life outside the court?
Oh, tennis is the toughest mentally and physical sport you can play.
Really?
And this coming from a coach. I also coach football too. And I was able to see what these guys got to put in mentally, the time they got to put in, the focus, the dedication. And tennis is one of those things. One mistake can cost you a game. But you still have that initiative to keep fighting and keep pushing yourself through. So it builds a lot of character.
Character.
A lot of
Well,
character.
based on this ring, I don't think y'all are missing out on too many plays. Y'all take a look at this ring.
Let's go.
Tell us about this championship
Well,
ring.
this is my latest.
The
This is my
latest.
latest
The latest
of
one.
24 right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I've been
In
blessed.
tennis?
In football and tennis. I've been pretty blessed. But it's all about players like Mr. Miles sometimes.
Yes.
But the women won the championship this past year, so we're looking to repeat and also get our men back.
That's
to sport.
amazing. We're so proud of y'all. So proud of you. So for a lot of these kids, Coach, tennis can be a way out of a tough situation or situations. How do you think tennis helps them see opportunities they might not have thought about before?
Well, tennis is a country club sport.
Yes, it is. It's an elitist
So
sport.
you're going to be around. You're going to find yourself around a bunch of people that's doing little things a little bit different than you probably do. And at the same time, it shows you that you can compete here, and you can be here around those areas. But the game itself is also an opportunity to build you mentally and physically. It's very demanding.
Very demanding. We've gotten that out of you from the last question, and it's a tough game.
It's a tough game.
So the idea is, or people tend to think that tennis is only for rich people. What is your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Totally ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Totally ridiculous. It's whoever want to be great. I tell these guys about being great. There's only two things in life we can control: our attitude and our effort. If you have a great attitude and a great effort, you would become greatness. And that's what we try to push. And tennis can show you that. Tennis is up and down. You can be down a set. Do you quit after that first set you lose? No, you win the second set, and then you compete for that third one. You just keep fighting. So it's not just, it's for anybody. Anybody that's willing to put the work in.
Tennis is for anybody that's willing to put the work in.
Or even just learn the game, and you'll find yourself falling in love with it. And it also helps in the studies. Because if you look across the country, our team right now has the highest GPA in the conference, men and women.
Wow.
That's a
I'm not finished. Not just the finish. We also got the highest GPA at our university. We got the highest GPA in our region.
Yo.
Wow.
Men and women. So I'm very proud. I'm more proud of that.
You should be. That's so
They
much to
work
be
hard.
proud
They
of.
work
Go Tuskegee.
They're in-house.
We've always heard
In-house.
great things about Tuskegee. The airmen and now the tennis
There you go.
team.
There you
That's
go. There you go.
powerful.
Yeah,
So tennis can be a tough sport with a lot of challenges. Have there been moments where you really struggled, but something or someone pushed you to keep going?
Yes. Well, first, back to my family. I can't. Whether it's in college now or when I was playing juniors, I can't just give up. Just because I'm losing in that moment. But it's also about being adaptable to the situations. That goes back to in life, you have to be adaptable, whether it's something that throws off your day
Correct.
or your week, you have to be able to adjust.
Oh my goodness, you are such a wise young man.
Let's go.
It's so good. Is this from being with a coach like this?
Yeah.
Come on.
I love it. It's about, right? The relationship of a coach
Yeah.
and an athlete is so powerful and so important. So a lot of young people in your position, Miles, might face tough circumstances. How has tennis helped you deal with challenges in a way that you don't think other activities could help you?
Yeah, well, there's three main things: discipline, determination, and then confidence. Those three
The
things.
DDC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. And those three things are able to push me in the sport, and again, it just translates to life as well.
Ooh, discipline, determination, and
confidence.
Those three things push you forward. Yeah. So, Coach Green, tennis is all about mental toughness and resilience, right?
Absolutely.
How do you see that helping kids, especially those from challenging backgrounds, not just on the court, but in their everyday lives?
It helps tremendously. You got to practice what you preach, and you got to practice being great every day. And I think tennis is one of those sports where you get the opportunity to do it real time, with some support, with a team around you too. Our team we're a family. Everybody got their own. I want them to keep. I heard a story about a salad. I want my players to stay that salad. Like I want the lettuce to be the lettuce. I want the tomato to be the tomato. I want the onions to be the onion. I don't want soup. I don't want you to blend into what all together. I want you to still keep who you are as a person. I want you to stay the way you are, and we can still eat.
Distinguished within the salad.
Oh, exactly. You can taste everybody, but it's still a great salad.
Yes.
So you still, but you pushing yourself, you challenging yourself, and every shot is a different shot. And what do? Do you give up or do you keep fighting? And it's about life. You're gonna have a bill one day. You're gonna have a family. You're gonna have to pay some bills. Sometimes you're gonna have to hit that thing a little different.
You sure is. Y'all heard that. You have to hit that thing a little different.
Coach, put me in the game, Coach. Put me in the game. I'm ready. What you need? Put me
So,
in.
Miles, if you had to share one thing about tennis that made a difference in your life, what would you tell other kids who might not see it as an option for them?
Well, I would say that tennis teaches you every single important thing about life. It can translate, whether it's time management, being flexible, pushing through adversity. All three of those things, if you master that in tennis, it'll be easy in life.
That's so powerful. Thank you so much for sharing that. Now, mother kids who want to start playing tennis, what would you advise them to do? I have so many questions for you. I just hate the time is ticking down.
So you said other kids?
Yes, other kids who want to play the
okay.
game of tennis.
Yes. Well, first, if you just want to go out, you get a can of balls, ask your mom, dad, sibling just to feed you some balls. See how it feels to swing the racket. It can be really easy to get a lesson at any local club, any local instructor, and just see if you are liking the sport. And if you see a talent that you have in the sport, you know, it can
Then
be.
pursue it.
Yeah.
I love it. Last question for you, Coach Green. What's your proudest moment working with these young people, and how do you keep your faith in what tennis can do for them, even when the times get really, really hard?
Just to see where they started at, and just mentally where they started at, you know, not being, like you talked about, the confidence, not thinking that they can reach a certain plateau, but wanting to, and then to see them reach it and to know that I was a part of it, and the family. It's all about the family at Tuskegee. It's all about trying to better each other along the way. They help each other more than I do. It's just in the communication and pushing each other and keeping the intensity of practice going on. So one of the most important things to see these student athletes being student athletes.
Yes.
They're great in the classroom and they're great on the tennis court.
I mean, with the GPA average that y'all have at the school
unbelievable.
and regionally,
It's unbelievable.
my
It's
goodness,
unbelievable.
It speaks volumes. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining us here today. It's an honor. We hear so many amazing things about Tuskegee, and now we have two amazing Tuskegee men on the couch. God bless you.
Thank
To
you.
our viewers, thank y'all so much for
Thank you.
tuning in. You could be anywhere, but you're here with us, and we love you for it, for the culture.
Oh, yeah. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Come on. I told you. Here we go. Just scan that QR code at the bottom of your screen. Because we've got so much more exclusive content for y'all right here, only on the Sisandra Show. Thanks so much for tuning in, hanging with our amazing guests, and checking out the beautiful Camarosa set. So until next time, we'll be right here waiting on you. Once again, only on the Sisandra Show.